Houston Real Estate Radio starts right now.
I'm Shannon Register, and you're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. Welcome back this Sunday afternoon. I want to talk to you about a company called Dirt Free. This is a company that everybody can use, whether you own a home, rent an apartment, doesn't matter. You could need this service. So listen to this. I've got Aubrey Theode here talking with me about Dirt Free. So tell us what you guys do at Dirt Free.
Gosh, we've really expanded through the years in the evolutionary process from soft fabrics to homes going to more hard surfaces, and then into the natural stone and travertines, and now the ceramic copies of travertine, the copy of marble. And so really we do tile and grout, leather drapes, upholstery, air ducts, oriental rugs. We've built a system that has different attachments to handle all those surfaces in the home. So
you clean anything.
Yeah, our slogan is that we service all your hard and soft surfaces.
Okay.
So we work on everything in the house to keep it nice.
And so I think that some people forget that you can have tile cleaned. You know, they think about, they're going to sell their house, they think about getting the carpet cleaned, but they forget to get the tile cleaned.
Yeah, I think
it's just not as common.
Or they mop it a lot and it builds up a soap residue. And then that residue, creates a positive charge. It leaves an alkalinity in the crevices. And so that tile really starts getting worn or dim. Mm-hmm. It's not as bright as it used to be. Mm-hmm. And that's what Dirt Free specializes in. We go through there and use no soaps or chemicals, a super altered water, and it just revitalizes it.
Mm-hmm. On a lot of houses I sell, when the people move out and they move those area rugs and they move those little the little bathroom rugs, they realize how dirty the grout has become over the years, and it just years of buildup, and they haven't gotten it cleaned. The mopping every week didn't do it.
Yeah, and all that can be renewed, even if it's a stone or marble or ceramic. It can really come back like brand spanking new. It's just a matter of finding the right technological advanced company to do it.
And you guys are it.
Dirt Free's it. I mean, you check out our website, dirtfreecarpet.com, and you look at the jobs we take on every day that other cleaners gave up on. Mm-hmm. And there's just no way we can be competed with. Our pre-spot we own, our machine we developed, our super water we created. Everything we have is ours.
And it's not a franchise.
No,
family owned.
No, local Texas company started on a trailer floor, living room, and we're a $6 million a year carpet cleaning company. There aren't many of those in the whole world.
That's fantastic. That's a great
we've
success
really been
story.
blessed.
Love that.
Yeah, we have been really blessed, and we do sometimes 150 homes a day.
That's fantastic.
And we do.
So you've got a lot of trucks out there.
We do. We have probably 30 to 50 trucks at any one point in time during the day on the road.
And this isn't a little van that comes to your house.
No, it's a giant van. It's a van-powered machine. So you think about it like a concrete mixer or a dump truck, where the machine is the truck. And that's what Dirt Free has. Our cleaning system is the truck. It runs off the diesel engine. It uses technology heated from the radiator system through a transfer. Everything about the system is the truck, like a concrete mixer. And no carpet cleaners ever tried to take on a machine this strong before.
So I got to tell you a story about one of my sellers. This was so funny. He said, Shannon, I'm going to get the carpet cleaned, and then we're going to list the house. So he calls a carpet cleaning company, and they come out, and he said they started pulling hoses into the house. And he said, I walked outside and realized they were in a little tiny little car pulling hoses out of that little tiny little car. He said, I realized this is not what I wanted.
Yeah.
He said I had to send them away. And that's what a lot of these companies do that clean carpet. They just have employees who go out and have a machine and come in and don't really know what they're doing.
I mean, 90% of the carpet cleaners I know are subcontractors. Mm-hmm. They do. They have their own little rinky-dink machines. They buy their chemicals from the local chemical distributor. They sell Water Guard, where they act like they're protecting it. And Dirt Free is a really family-operated company. I mean, I go to work every day at 5:30.
And y'all don't use a lot of chemicals.
We don't use any chemicals. We developed our own pre-spots that, air is a chemical. What I'm saying is we don't use any of the cleaning technology that leaves residue. Our stuff is created to not leave the residue and clean more. It cleans better without the residue.
So when you get through cleaning carpets, are the carpets wet?
Yes, they do. We see dry times sometimes 20 minutes to 4 hours, but every single cleaning technology that really removes dirt has to get it wet. And I tell people, they go, well, what about, chemical cleaning, dry cleaning? And I'll tell them there has been no chemical invented yet that disintegrates dirt. If it's true, you should be able to spray it in the yard, go to bed, wake up with a hole there because the dirt just disintegrated. There is no chemical that disintegrates dirt. Chemicals are only loose in the dirt, and you have to have a strong machine to remove it. It's not a disintegratable material.
So H3O, tell me about that.
It's $150,000 worth of equipment that changes the structure of the water. So it allows us to clean without those chemicals coming through the lines like everyone else has to use. So we've actually altered the water itself. Instead of adding a chemical to regular tap water, we've altered the water to make it work like a chemical.
So at Dirt Free, is it going to cost a lot more money to get your house cleaned with Dirt Free than another company?
I mean, we're expensive compared to the $299 a room green sheet people, but which are all fantasy jobs. Our sale rate at the Home and Garden Show is $99 for 3 rooms, and when you call the office, usually we have a sale somewhere between $120 and $140 for the same 3 rooms. So it's very, very reasonable to get that technology advantage. It's just overwhelming. I mean, it's the space shuttle compared to a go-kart. It is.
So let me ask you about this, because I've purchased carpet in the past, and it has the stain guard and all that on it because of kids and pets and blah blah blah. So they always say, when you have it cleaned, be careful because it removes the stain guard, and then you don't have any more stain guard left.
That's correct.
That's correct. That is true.
We are the only process that when we tested it in Mohawk Laboratories in Dalton, Georgia, when they tested, we were the only cleaner that didn't remove the protectant. And they couldn't figure out why we didn't do that, but we're not using the high alkalinity soaps that breaks down the protectant.
Okay.
So remember, soaps are used to loosen the dirt so they can extract it. The weaker the machine, the stronger the soap. So when you see somebody coming out of their automobile, they have no power plant. They have to have super strong chemicals. And those chemicals attack the protectant. They loosen the dye lots. It actually works against the stability of the carpet. It's really high tech.
So you're able to leave that stain guard behind when you're done. It's okay to have the carpet cleaned once a year, and you're not going to have a problem with.
Sure. We're targeting the dirt, not the protectant.
Not the protectant.
Yeah, we want to get the dirt off.
I like that. So an average family, have a dog, have some kids, how often should they get it professionally cleaned?
That's an allergy issue where your carpets and your upholstery is the #1 contaminant to your air quality. So I suggest 18 to 24 months with a non-chemical cleaning process, 4 to 6 months with a chemical cleaning process.
Oh, wow.
So
yours is going to last a lot longer.
I mean, every chemical leaves a positive charge and alkaline residue, and that's going to hold bacteria that causes your allergy problems. So you really have to do it more often. If you insist on using a cleaner, family friend, brother-in-law, they have a chemical cleaning process, which they have to. They didn't create something like Dirt Free did. And you need to use them probably every 4 to 6 months just to keep the environment clean, the air quality clean.
What about hardwood floors? How do you clean hardwood floors?
We have different attachments that lets us use the super water to rinse over the hardwood floors. We have sealants that we can wipe on that are made to activate the sealant that's there. If all the sealant's stripped off and there's no stain left, we can't do anything with it. But if it's still got sealant on there, the super water will remove the dirt, and the activator, we can reactivate the sealant, make it shine again.
Now, what about stained? I'm just throwing different things out there. Okay, so how about stained concrete floors that have that have had wax on them in the past? Do y'all remove wax and clean them?
We can, but we really want to remove that dirt without affecting the wax, the same way on the protectant. And that's what you see without the high alkaline soaps. We can clean over those hard floors, those ceramics, and not remove the people's grout protectant, not remove their wax that they buffed in. Something that's nice and hard, we don't want to remove that. We want to leave that and just remove the dirt.
And just a ballpark figure on a home that has a lot of tile, because there's a lot of homes out there that have a lot of tile. How much per square foot are we talking about for cleaning?
Depending upon the amount of pre-spots we need, somewhere on sale between 55 and 75 cents a square foot.
Okay.
So it's not real cheap, but it's not super expensive. And you pay $1 a square foot just from a janitorial service to mop it. They'll hit you with $1 a square foot. That's a consistent rate you hear.
Right.
So we're lower, and we do it with the technology. The great thing about Dirt Free is we always come in, start in the worst area. If we don't please you, we don't charge you. So, there's almost nothing you do. Maybe restaurants, you can If a meal comes out and you start eating it's bad, you send it back. But dirt-free is even better than that, because if you send us out, we don't make you rebuy another meal. You pay nothing. I mean, we have a non-payment policy, not a refund policy.
I like it. I like it a lot. So we need to call you at least every year to get everything cleaned.
Give us a shot once and see. Yeah, give us a shot once.
How can people find you again? What's the website?
Dirtfreecarpet.com, 281-DIRT-FREE, 866-DIRT-FREE. We try to use dirt-free in everything we do, from websites to phone numbers. So we're easy to find. And just look at one of the trucks coming down the road.
All right, fantastic. We appreciate it very much. Some great information. If you're thinking about having your tile or carpets cleaned, call Dirt Free. Go to dirtfreecarpet.com. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio, and we'll be right back.